Your boys are back with the SBJ show, the greatest restaurant on earth. Only show with 3 ghosts on it.
Which he always do, but I'll keep that to myself though. But you know how that be, man. Barry Master.
A lot of stuff going on with this LeBron stuff, man, on social media.
The Barry Master, man. Don't even team up with LeBron. He gonna bury you out the rip.
Seth Rollins, I mean, he was talking about how he was the special guest referee for the match at Stumping Ground with Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin.
Yep.
Then, after he got done, basically, when Elias in the ring, somebody got to shut him up.
Yeah, of course.
That's when Seth Rollins came out the cut.
Yeah. Beat him with a steel chair. Sneak attacked Elias.
Exactly.
Like he did my boy John Moxley. Just
and basically,
beating him, turn him around.
Seth Rollins said anybody who comes in, whoever wants to be in this man's corner, Baron Corbin's corner, they getting his work.
Seth Rollins is, he a coward, man.
Oh, he just.
You sneak attack a man from behind. He trying to let the fans know that he is a special guest referee. He gonna call things right down the middle as an official would do, and you try to take him out of the match. But
he's not gonna call it.
He gonna call it down the middle. He was gonna say that, but Seth Rollins didn't give him a chance because he hit him from behind.
No. Now we got the fatal 5-way elimination match for a number one contendership towards the United States Championship. Yeah. So in this match, we got The Miz, Bobby Lashley, Cesaro, Ricochet, and Braun Strowman.
You notice something about this? Everybody who made an entrance attacked Elias.
Yeah.
Assaulted him. He was already destroyed.
Right.
And then everybody else just
gave him that word.
Put the exclamation.
Mm-hmm. Bobby Lashley gave him a spear.
Oh yeah. I was trying to figure out what all those people were doing coming out at that time.
Oh yeah.
And then they announced it was a fatal 5-way match.
Ricochet hit him with a cold breaker.
My boy Rico.
That's his new finisher outside of the 630. It's a cold breaker.
You do need when you like him, you need like 2 finishers.
Yeah. Something that you can like it ain't not all high flying, so Becky Lynch, she had a submission. Yeah. Now she got a rock bottom some sort, so you gotta get somebody like that. That's like with G-Brown. He had the bell lock. Yeah. Now he got the.
It's usually a submission, right, and then a regular like Johnson had the FU and then the
AA,
the FU and the STF.
It's a family show, bro.
That's what it's called, though.
Attitude adjustment, bro. This 2019. 05, 04, 03, it was an FU.
I'm gonna call it that. That's what I grew up calling it. So, yeah, this match was crazy. I saw Braun Strowman. He was just running through everybody, bro.
But Braun
I
Strowman
thought he was gonna pull
destroyed,
it. I
bro.
wanted him to pull it off, bro. I felt that.
I thought he needed that push.
I felt that he needed that, bro. Like,
Did y'all see Cesaro go for a neutralizer on?
man. Before that though, did you see him? He lifted Braun Strowman on like uphill.
Oh yeah, he was on the shoulder. Yeah,
that man Cesaro gotta be one of the strongest men in the company.
100%.
Pound for pound, bro. Just lifting anybody.
He don't look that strong. But he is like it's deceiving.
Like man, like
I mean he had Great Khali with a neutralizer.
Man.
And remember you said when I showed you that he put. He said what that got.
He put to sleep with that gotch neutralizer.
Going crazy.
I ain't gonna say the other word, but you
Man, yeah, I'm like,
eventually.
Bro, I was learning. I was just learning back then, you know.
Yeah, I can tell you just said. He said, man, I'm like tweaking, bro.
Eventually Ricochet picked up the dub. He's the number one contender for the United States Championship.
I think it kind of makes sense. You got a baby face versus a heel.
Mm-hmm.
A great build up. Samoa Joe assaulting Ricochet from behind.
We didn't mention Samoa Joe was at ringside.
Yeah, he was at ringside watching. You know, just scouting his opponent.
Yep.
As Ricochet was celebrating, Samoa Joe assaulted him from behind, making a statement.
Yeah, that's all he
let
doing.
Ricochet know that he coming, that he gonna beat him and retain the championship.
Yep.
But Ricochet eventually got the upper hand.
Ricochet.
Now we got Becky Lynch. She hit the ring. She was calling out Lacey Evans.
The dude.
Yeah, I remember when you said them old. I'm talking about
Hey, what you on, bro?
He on that, bro.
You was just on heel mode. You was like,
yeah, bro. We trying to
forget.
We trying to move forward.
I ain't saying it though. I just said like
he was on that, bro.
He was on straight heel mode. He was going crazy.
Man,
we ain't gonna bring that back, man. He was on straight attack mode.
Man, he can't bring that back.
That was just like ruthless heel mode. Like, I ain't tell, bro.
Man, you was like Triple H when he started coming up. He was killing everybody.
I care now, you know.
Oh, you kill now?
Yeah.
Becky Lynch, she came out. She was like, you know what?
Still don't like her though.
I understand. Yeah.
She came out. She was like, you know what? I'm tired of Lacey Evans. I'm gonna slap her head off. Basically, what she been saying for the past like month.
Calling her a dope, the same promo every week.
Dope. Then Lacey Evans came out. She said, you know, I'm just better than you. I was in the Marines. You know, I was putting in work.
You seen her legs, bro?
Man,
bro, see when she pop her legs?
Did you see when she left the skirt, bro? She say a real lady.
And she put her leg out.
I'm like, she going crazy. Hey, bro, instant, bro.
Man.
I'm like, bro, I was in my head was just thinking about all kind of different stuff, bro. Like, bro.
Man, go crazy.
She low key, bro. Like, she was trying to lift her lip, bro. She lifted it up, bro.
You know what she about.
Man, bro.
Man, y'all, wow.
Man, bro.
I see that. I said, oh my God.
She the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch then attacked Lacey Evans.
Becky Lynch the GOAT too, though. She just gotta show something. She gotta show me something different.
Yeah, you can't come out doing this. Like, low
That's
key.
the same stuff every week.
I like Becky. No, I ain't even gonna let her. She a decent, competitor. But
She a solid wrestler.
She just gotta do better than, she gotta say something different.
When she first turned heel, that was like one of the best things we had seen in a long time.
Yeah.
And now that,
it's dying down a little bit. Now that she's changed.
It's kind of, not even that. She's just doing the same stuff every week. And we need something different. Like when CM Punk, when people were pushing for CM Punk was over the whole time after the pipe bomb and all that. So
she did do something different, though. She changed her hairstyle to like a ponytail.
That's not really nothing, bro. That don't mean nothing.
Hey, bro, remember the picture you showed me?
With her, back, before her glow up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
That was...
It's rough, bro.
Yeah, it's all rough for everybody. I said, who's that, bro?
I ain't gonna call it, bro. I ain't gonna go say it, bro.
I'm already doing.
Now we went backstage, and then they basically said Elias won't be the special guest referee because He got injured.
He got destroyed.
He got killed.
Got buried.
So basically, Baron Corbin was like, I got a replacement. We gonna figure this out. I'm gonna reveal on the Kevin Owens show. And then Seth Rollins came up behind Baron Corbin, whacked him with a chip.
Man, just constantly attacking people from behind. Like,
yeah,
you call yourself the Universal Champion,
champion of the universe,
Monday Night Rollins.
All that.
You supposed to have
the man.
You supposed to have dignity and class.
Yeah.
And you assaulting people from behind. Like, that's not how you act as a champion. Like, he don't deserve to be champion.
He went back when he was a heel, man. You know?
Yeah, he don't deserve to be champion.
Hey, one day I said that once, his laughs are killing me. He thought some ha ha ha. His laugh used to kill me. I was like, come on, dude, what are you doing? He was going crazy though, but that laugh he did,
like that laugh he had when the authority came back.
Yeah, that was.
And he was like, he turned around,
yeah,
doing that.
Man, that was tripping. We used to heal though.
Bro.
You remember he had the briefcase,
yeah,
he
the U.S. title, the WWE title. That man
He did. I mean,
crazy.
Seth Rollins has already got like a Hall of Fame career. He's only been on the main roster 7 years. Yeah. I mean, that's time, but like usually, that's still a lot he's done in these 7 years. Much respect to Seth Rollins. Now we got Daniel Bryan and Redwood. They came out. They were talking about how terrible LA is. They were killing. Like LA's been catching a lot of heat in this episode.
Cause they dookie over there.
They talked about like how fake it is, how the air is polluted and all that.
You already know how he going crazy about when it comes to the air and stuff.
Yeah, he was Daniel Bryan with the earth.
Yeah, he be going crazy.
He ain't
like he said it was phony and stuff. Like
man. I mean, he don't like the Hollywood. He don't like the stars and the glory.
He different.
He want to go to the cabin and drink green tea and stuff. So
talk about green tea. Wow.
He be going crazy, man.
Much respect to Dan Bryan though, man. And
my boy Wedwood going crazy.
Dan Bryan was basically talking, I'm gonna beat Dan Bryan. I mean, Dan Bryan said I'm gonna beat Seth Rollins tonight.
Yeah.
And Seth Rollins is nowhere on
because
one
he
level.
never beat Daniel Bryan 1-on-1.
Yeah.
He said he said Seth Rollins never beat me 1-on-1.
He never beat him.
I just didn't like how they set this up early before the show started.
Yeah.
They already said this is gonna be the main event. Well, they didn't say that, but it's just gonna be Seth Rollins and Dan.
Oh, yeah, how they leaked it like on.
Yeah, they already leaked it already. Like
it was gonna be
Yeah, they always. I don't think.
They do that a lot though.
Yeah, WWE ain't. It's not gonna be like a surprise no more.
I can tell.
It's cool, but bro, like if WWE don't leak it themselves, somebody else will.
Exactly.
So it's just getting it out the way.
The only thing that's really been a surprise over the years is Chris Jericho making returns.
That's all right.
Like, that's the only thing that you don't expect coming, but because he keep it like that. But everything else gonna be like, this is coming soon, or next week, or tonight.
Yeah. So WWE's like, if y'all gonna leak it anyway, we gonna tell y'all.
It's like it's not that exciting.
Yeah, it's ain't exciting as it is.
I mean,
it's not a surprise. You know when something's shocking, you like,
yeah,
it don't make us do that no more.
Yeah, it's just like
it's the internet, bro.
Yeah, the internet is
sport.
Undefeated, man.
You gotta stay off of that sometimes.
Now we got a tag team match. We got the Viking Raiders. They basically just killed some jobs.
Yeah, that's all what they did.
Ibar and Eric.
Ibar.
I thought it was Hanson and Rowe.
They do look like cavemen, like
War Machine.
They look like they look like they go into like what's that thing like like they go in the cave, get the wood, get the 2 sticks, start the fire, eat the meat,
raw meat.
No, it's raw and they put a little fire on it, eat off a stick.
No seasoning.
Bro, you talking about cavemen? They don't season nothing.
No, I'm talking about like you don't put no seasoning. Like,
no, bro, cavemen don't season nothing. You never seen cavemen, bro? They just fire flame it up and just eat it, bro.
I seen them. I'm saying I'm gonna be seasoning up.
No, bro, cavemen don't have time. They just cavemen, bro. They just
they not cavemen, bro.
Right.
I'm just talking like
These my boys, them was former NXT Tag Team Champions, man.
Now we got Carmella and R-Truth. They were in disguise.
Two goofies, like.
Shout out to my man R-Truth with his new album come out. He just dropped his album.
He dropped the album.
Yeah, he dropped the album.
When was this?
He dropped it like a few weeks ago.
2 idiots.
Yeah.
What you mean,
Dribbling
idiots?
idiots.
What you mean, idiots?
Carmelo and R-Truth. You see what they was wearing?
Bro, but you was just rocking with them like last week, bro. 2 weeks
They
ago.
idiots, bro. Bro, Carmelo had on a mustache, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just outright.
They were in disguise.
That's
bro.
just
R-Truth
outright.
had the baby though.
That's just outright idiotism.
Man.
On all levels, bro.
Man.
Idiotism.
Damn. Going in.
R-Truth need to see a doctor. And he turned Carmella into a nut job as well. She need to go see a doctor as well.
I rocks with Carmelo. You know I rocks with him.
Well, I want to talk to Corey Graves about that, man. You know, maybe he might do something.
Maybe.
about it.
We don't even know if they still
She
messing
need to
around.
see a therapist. She letting R-Truth and his whacked out mind rub off on her.
You know, I want to see one more time. I just want to see R-Truth. It ain't gonna happen again, but I want to see him turn heel again. And just like, I know that, but like that was like one of the best things to me. Like when he was heel and
He gotta be the biggest bust in WWE history.
He wasn't a bust. He was never meant to be taken serious like that.
At one point in his career, he was meant to be taken serious. You forgot?
I'm talking about like
2011.
Okay, but like that's
WWE Championship.
okay, but like when you first, I'm talking about when you first come in.
Jimmy.
I'm talking about when you first come in and they hype you up. Like Bobby Lashley was a bust at first because he came in with a lot of hype.
He was
blah,
a
blah,
rapper
blah.
when he first came in.
I know that, but like that was comedic though. He was always a comedian person until he was like when he was heel for like a couple months. He was never really meant to be like that guy. That's
He
why I don't
wasn't
really
meant
call
to
him
be
a
a top guy, but he was in the midst. He was good enough to get a WWE title match.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when he first came back in 08, that they was pushing him to
Yeah.
become U.S. champ.
Exactly.
They was pushing him though.
Because he was in WWE way before that with Roll.
I know that, yeah.
Then
Like-
he came back in 08, was supposed to get his push. He did become U.S. champion, lost the title like 2 weeks later.
He's a former tag team champion.
Won the tag title, but he really didn't do much. Like R-Truth, I mean, he been a joke for a long, long time, and it's still continuing with this 24/7 championship. This all is a big joke, bro. Like, who runs around an arena chasing somebody for a championship, going under the ring, in the crowd, hiding in boxes? Like, that's just a joke, bro. Like,
It's funny.
take that off TV, bro. Like,
Now
he on fire today.
Now we go backstage. Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre and the Revival were all celebrating about
the best.
Now I was trying to figure out when I saw this, I was like, where are they at?
Shane. They was in the VIP lounge.
Okay, but like I was like, okay, this has to be like some skybox or something. This has to be somewhere like real, like
How up?
not even like just like somewhere like real private.
They
Like
was like 2 feet away from.
well, we gonna get to that too.
A couple of feet away from.
We're gonna see that too, but you know, like stuff like that. But they were celebrating, and then
Oh boy, Shane.
Heath Slater came back there. He's like, Shane, can I get a raise?
I got kids. I got 8
I got
kids.
family. I got a family to feed.
He got 8 kids.
All
bro.
this, you know. And Shane was like, dude, are you really?
Exactly. What-
Are you gonna disrespect me?
What
like
you
that?
done to get a raise, bro? Like, you a joke, bro. Like, you haven't done nothing in years in this business, bro. So,
I mean, he was tag team champion. What 2016?
That was
years, bro.
it.
Years, bro. Like, what else, bro? Him and Rhino went to Raw and didn't do nothing. They was in the backstage area eating popcorn and drinking water. Every time somebody came back there, they got treated. Rhino eventually got ran out the company, and Heath Slater lingering around, don't have nothing to do. And you asking for a raise. Come on, man. Get out of here with that, man.
So then
Hey, kid.
that's when Shane was like, hey Drew, handle this. You know. And Drew McIntyre destroyed, killed Heath
Beat him
Slater.
to oblivion.
Why you beat up his former neighbor, bro? A 3-B.
Should be running off at the mouth, asking for raise. You don't go up to. You think I can go up to a boss and say, "Can I get a raise?" And I haven't done no work, haven't done nothing. I've been here for almost 10
I
years.
mean, he got kids,
Hey.
so he's just trying to look out for his family.
Right, he
You
got
good, bro. Take what you got. Do something first, and then ask for a raise. So he felt disrespected.
When's
So
the last time
Drew-
we saw Heath Slater?
We ain't seen him like almost a whole year.
You don't do that, bro. You don't disrespect Shane by asking him for no raise. So Drew handled him. He 3MB or not, he handled him.
Man.
Heath Slater was the joke out of the group anyways. To like the
Listen.
front man.
I got a thing with Drew McIntyre. if he don't beat Roman or he don't get his career back together, he gonna be the bust. He gonna be the biggest bust in WWE.
He beating Roman.
You think he gonna beat Roman?
He has to.
All right, I'm making sure because he don't beat him, bro.
He beating Roman.
What's gonna be next?
That's another thing. They been Roman came back off this illness.
Yeah.
And coming back on the same thing.
Yeah.
Picking up wins, burying people, destroying people. Like, why you beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, like on the biggest stage of his career, his comeback WrestleMania, and you beat him? Like,
Drew McIntyre, he needed that win. Roman Reigns didn't. He needed that win.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Roman needed because that was like his first major.
No, bro. Drew McIntyre needs that win, bro.
They both needed it, so it was really like
Drew winning that stuffing, man.
Yeah, Drew definitely needs this win now.
Roman gotta stop being shoved down our throats.
Now, we got the newest episode of the Kevin and Sammy show.
Let's go, my boy Sammy Zayn.
With special guest Baron Corbin.
He talking about this. He was doing the Westbrook. Remember the Westbrook was doing that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what Sammy
Lance
Zayn was doing.
Yeah, he mocking Lance Stevenson.
So they were asking Baron Corbin, like, you know what? Me and Sammy, we're not gonna be special guest referee. Who do you have in mind to be your special guest referee? And Baron Corbin was like, you know what? I'm gonna have EC3 be my special guest referee, which was
1%.
Which was random. I didn't know is EC.
No, I did.
Oh.
How he do this?
He not. I don't know, bro. He ain't been on TV. He just been doing the little same dumb stuff, chasing after that championship.
That's what he doing.
EC3 came out with his with the referee fit on and everything, but before he could even get to the ring, Seth Rollins came out and whacked him with a steel chair.
Another cowardly assault.
Got buried again.
Somebody called the police, bro. Like, why is he constantly allowed? Like, you notice referees be scurrying trying to stop. Like, you saw that brawl, referees all over.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins destroying people with chairs. Ain't nobody right there. Nobody stopping him. No officials, no police, nothing. He should be in jail right now. He assaulted like 4 people already.
Now
he should be in jail.
That's when New Day came out, and they were looking at EC3 was all laid out. They were checking on him. They were trying to make sure that they were grabbing him and stuff. They picked him up and they was dancing with him and stuff.
You know they gotta be the biggest goofballs in WWE history. Just three, man.
And Kofi Kingston was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat Dolph Ziggler at Stomping Ground. Basically, that was it.
They need to be taken more serious instead of being like goofballs.
Well, no, I want to say they are serious, but they joke around a lot.
Big E, the biggest.
No, they need. I mean, with them just throwing the pancakes around. And
Kofi is WWE champion, so he is serious. They just joke around a lot.
Nah, they need to be more serious though. I mean, you got them throwing pancakes around, doing cereal boxes,
right?
And just like
nobody eats that cereal. Them pancakes, I know they be cold. Like,
stay cold.
Stop throwing those at us.
You ain't even put no in the microwave, no syrup, no butter,
dry pancakes. Like, we supposed to eat those.
They like put Popeye's biscuits.
Exactly, bro. Like, I need some water with those, bro. Like,
you need bro. You need milk. You need a lot of milk with that. I don't know. Yeah.
New Day.
Then now he went backstage. AJ Styles was back in the medical, where the trainers facility, and the club popped up, and they were like, how you feeling, man? How you doing? AJ Styles was like, man, I've been on the road lately, but y'all haven't really done too much here, man. Like, what happened to that? Y'all were Gallows and Anderson. Y'all were the most dominant team in Japan. And now look, when y'all get on the big stage, y'all can't get it done. Y'all can't win no champion.
One of the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, I remember that. But they were like, but AJ Styles was like, man, y'all just been floating. Y'all need to reassert yourselves, get back into this dominant.
They need guidance.
What happened?
AJ Styles.
These ain't the guys I was running with in Japan and everything. Where's that killer mentality at? And Gallows and Anderson like, you know what? You absolutely right. We're gonna get back to business.
They need AJ Styles to get them back on the right direction. Turn him heel. Turn them back heel. Just have them running Raw. They could take over this brand, take over WWE, take over NXT,
I want to
205 Live, all that. They could run the whole company.
I don't think they'll let Gallows in 205. He got to be at least 300 pounds, right?
Yeah, I think he about 310.
And then that's when, you know what, the Good Brothers, we're going to have a match with the Good Brothers going up against the Usos. What y'all think about AJ Styles trying to spark that flame for the club?
They need that. They need somebody to talk to them and tell them, like it was hard. This thing, like, when the last time y'all won a match? But that'll light a fire in you. That'll motivate you to be like, you know what? We need to go out here and get a win. We need to go out here and get back serious. We need to be Gallows and Anderson again. We need to get out here and win, make money. I like it.
They used to say being mean and making green.
Yeah, see, that's what, like AJ said, they got comfortable. They got in WWE, won a championship, started making that money, and then they just feel like, well, we here, we made it. Mm-hmm. No, you got to keep working.
Sometimes you need somebody to give you that push. AJ Styles might be able to get the club that push.
Yeah.
Well, at least they got TV time.
Man, I like Gallows and Anderson though, man. They a real good team. Now we got a 2 out of 3 falls match, 6-man tag match. We got a New Day going up against Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. This match was cool. Whenever you have these 6-man tag matches, it's real chaotic and stuff.
Yeah.
It's, these 6-man tags are pretty entertaining. The New Day picked up the dub. They won both falls. It wasn't even a third fall.
Kevin Owens super kicked Baron Corbin for what though?
He a snake, bro. I mean,
you can't trust Kevin Owens.
That's what he do, bro.
He another one. Don't team with him. Like,
don't trust him.
Sami Zayn should already know this.
He keep running back to him, bro. I told you, bro. It's like I'm gonna say this about Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is that chick that always get cheated on, blah blah blah. But she always come back around, like no matter what, bro. Like she always like she go through your phone, she see all the messages, all that. She's still gonna be right there. She's still gonna be. You know what? I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Stupid.
Yeah, man.
The definite epitome of an idiot.
Now we went backstage. Nikki Cross.
Hey, I rock with
and Alexa Bliss. Nikki Cross gave Alexa Bliss a present. That present being the tag team title match against the Iconics.
Now I just got a question.
What's up?
What did Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross do to earn a tag team title shot on the fly like that?
I'm not gonna answer that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like they haven't had not one tag team match together. No build up, they just automatically out of the blue. Okay. Alexa Bliss, I work my magic to get a tag team title shot.
Okay, bro. But before we the Iconics haven't really been defending. When was the last time they defended the championships?
I don't know.
Exactly. So,
but the Kabuki Warriors should have at least a title shot. They've been picking up wins. They not even right. So
they barely on TV.
Someday they will follow through.
Hold on, what's a Kabuki?
It's some Japanese stuff, man.
Okay, because when I thought about like Crash, the little mask.
Bandicoot.
With the mask, that's what I think about when I hear that, bro. I don't know I forgot what it was called.
I mean, they was getting something started with them, and then it seemed like it's just not gonna happen now.
I'll tell you, they barely on TV. So.
They don't see that's the thing. WWE start something but don't finish it. But you still ain't answer my question, bro. What did Alexa Bliss do to get a title shot out of nowhere?
You want a certain answer? I'm just not gonna give it to you.
I just want the real answer, bro.
Man.
You got it, bro. Bro, quote unquote, I worked my magic to get a title shot tonight.
Hey, Vince is in the chair. He just look back. He fall right in his chair. You already know.
The epitome of Alexa Bliss working her magic to get a title shot. We all know.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear none of that,
bro. Like you don't get a title shot out of the blue like that. And I want to Alexa Bliss definitely know how to get her way.
Yeah.
And know how to curry favors, as you would say.
Like Lacey Evans do.
Oh, yeah. Lacey Evans curry favors.
Now we got Paul Heyman.
She left her around me like that. It's over with.
Go on, crazy.
This a family show, bro.
Go on.
Now we got Paul Heyman. Bro. Paul Heyman came out. He said, you know what? Seth Rollins is like, he's been a madman tonight.
Yeah, he said he didn't feel comfortable out there.
Exactly. He was throwing shots at LA.
Yeah, he threw shots at your boy.
He threw some shots at AD. What he said?
Nah, he said LeBron. He was like, the reason why LeBron lobbied for Anthony Davis to come to LA is so he can have a player around him when he disappoints.
Burying. Everybody just burying LeBron.
On that,
like,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
they on that with
Cause
him, man.
look, they know, bro, that LeBron only got a short amount of time left.
It's over with.
They know he ain't gonna go too crazy like he normally would. So let's bring AD in, a young, dominant talent that's gonna carry me when I disappoint my team.
Man.
Paul Heyman even on third, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
See, Paul ain't be knowing.
He said Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins got to walk around with a chair because he's scared if he go hand to hand, mano a mano with Brock,
Yeah.
it's not going to
Brock
go good for
kill
him.
Brock gonna kill him. I got it.
And he said, he said Paul Heyman said that Brock Lesnar might be here tonight with the briefcase. So what y'all think about
Or
Paul
not.
Heyman? Yeah, or not. So what y'all think about this segment?
We know it was a great. Obviously, it was a great.
I mean, of course, it was a great promo.
Paul
It was Paul
Heyman
Heyman.
talk, you listen. It's that simple.
Exactly.
But Brock wasn't there. We know he wasn't there.
Of course,
He had the crib with Sable, cooler, going crazy. Hey, Sable still be going crazy.
Man, she.
I don't know. Undertaker was like, that's Sable.
I mean, we all know.
Vince be.
Going crazy. Hey, that was one. Well, Sable and Trish was like two of his favorite divas.
Yeah, he thought Sable was the most beautiful
He
woman
went,
on earth.
bro. He really loves like.
I already know.
He went crazy. Like Sable, she say, "Don't worry about your daddy stuff. I'm taking real good care of him."
Man, Vince bopping him out real
And
quick.
he was married to Linda.
Still,
Sick.
we got a backstage segment with Eric Young.
EY, so
He was talking to Baron Corbin, and then when he walked away, Seth Rollins was like, "What's good?" And he was like, "You know what? Look, it ain't even like that." He was just asking me. He was asking me to be special guest. I told him no, and Seth Rollins was like, "Oh, okay," and still laid him out with the chair, killed him, destroyed him.
Like why, bro? Like why?
He
I mean,
talking.
anybody that come in contact with Baron Corbin, they getting this work.
Yeah, that's just sad. But like, he should have been arrested or something like already. Like,
He ain't got time for that. He getting up out of there. He
should have been arrested.
Now we got the Usos. They cut a promo on the Good Brothers. They were basically like, run up, get done up. So that's basically what they said. You know how they do.
Uso penitentiary.
Exactly, all
they
that.
want to turn up.
Get T. Yeah, they said we're gonna turn up. Yeah, most definitely.
And then that's why we relate to them.
Yeah, they be going cool.
They like us, bro, from the hood, bro.
yeah.
And then they had they cut the promo. You know how it go. They had the match. Well, that was the next match, right?
Yeah, that was the next match. We had that. They had the promo before the match. So now we got Gallows and Anderson going up against the Usos.
We thought
This was a solid match. I could have swore I thought Gallows and Anderson was gonna get the win.
Yeah.
Nope.
But this,
was on lose.
they lost. But this is a rebuild.
It's like like they gonna have Gallows. You notice AJ Styles was watching,
Yeah.
and he was like, man, when they lost,
Yeah.
it was really simple. They gonna have Gallows and Anderson on TV every week in matches. They gonna have a backstage segment with AJ. He gonna be talking to him, firing him up. They gonna go out there, lose matches, match after match. They gonna get frustrated and they gonna, destroy somebody, attack you from behind, beat you down. AJ, when he come back from his injury, he gonna get in the fold, and then they gonna all turn heel and they gonna be the club again.
That's what's up. I've been waiting on Gallows and Anderson. I like Gallows and Anderson, bro. Like, they're a great team. They got that chemistry.
Former 3-time IWGP.
And I love tag team wrestling. Like, so
it's decent. I ain't a big fan of tag team wrestling, but it's decent though. Like, it's good. I'm more of a women's wrestling fan, but it's decent tag team wrestling. Like, no, I'm serious too. Like, The women are, you know.
No, the women go hard.
They
I'm
more,
not even
like
lying.
on some real stuff though. They more better to me.
Like, I remember the Charlotte and like Sasha. That was like one of the greatest. Like,
even though it was back and forth, it was still some great matches.
They had some great matches.
Oh, you get think about Bayley and Sasha from.
Or
NXT.
you want to talk about Ronda Rousey and Charlotte? No, they had like one of the best stories, man.
So the women be going crazy, you know.
What? Okay, so now why did Hulk Hogan pop up?
Oh, I was seeing that. It was like a segment or something. Hulk Hogan was on the TV or something. He was just talking.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about.
It was weird, bro. And then everybody just booed him. I was like, well, he's Hulk Hogan. There's a reason why everybody booed him.
That's sick.
Man, he need to stay
He's one of the greatest of all time. You can't boo him.
I mean, they probably just booing him
That's
as a
just
person.
like booing Mick Foley. Like, what if I go to Raw and boo Mick Foley? Then I'm disgusting, right?
I mean,
You can't boo Hulk Hogan, bro. No matter how much you don't like the man.
now
He did a lot for the business.
we got Roman Reigns. He was coming down. He basically was like, you know what, Shane, come out here and face me 1-on-1 like a man.
Right now.
And Shane, we saw Shane backstage. He was like, "No, I'm not gonna come back here." You know, he said something about Roman's kids.
Yeah, Drew got on the Titantron and he was like, you know, I'm gonna beat you at stomping grounds. You know, I'm gonna obliterate you. You know, and I'm gonna send you home to your kids, your wife and your kids.
Roman got out the ring.
As soon as he heard kids, he said, it's time, bro. Like, you can't say nothing about nobody's family, bro.
You could have said anything about Roman.
Right,
Once you brought up the youngest, it's over with.
Man, you know his relationship with his daughter, bro. You see it, bro. So he said, you know what? Let me go find these dudes.
So he eventually found him. It was like right next to the
Yeah, so he just went over the barricade, walked a little bit to the back. The Revival came up. He smacked both of them.
Yeah, he got them out of there quick.
Threw one of them into the bathroom, knocked one of them off the wall.
Yeah.
Went into the room. Shane was like,
yeah. Drew McIntyre got put through the table.
man. And then Shane got chased out to the ring, and Roman destroyed Shane with a Superman punch and a spear, and then he stepped on him, and he was like, tell Drew McIntyre, he said, go back to the back and tell Drew McIntyre I'm whooping his
me. Going cool.
And that was it. As simple as that.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I know people kind of see Roman as like just being over, but he got a good character.
He decent. I rock with Roman. He like one of my top like 3 favorite wrestlers in WWE.
I mean, I understand. Like, alright, so check it out. So like, a lot of the dudes, it's, you know, when you hear Roman come out, it's a lot of like males booing him and stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay if your girl like Roman Reigns. Like,
and
you ain't
got
got
a females cheering for him.
Exactly. It's okay if your girl like Roman Reigns. Like, that don't mean you got to boom though.
Same thing with Cena. He had all the females and little kids cheering for him. All the grown men was booing him.
It's all. I mean,
he had like 5-6-year-old boys cheering for him. But I mean, that's normal. That's the superhero, Super Cena. Yeah. Same thing with Roman, Superman, right? So he got all the women. You know, he got the long black hair. You know,
the muscles and all that.
You know, the way, you know, yo heavy wet. You know, you know. So he got all the females. You know, like, man, I just want to get right. I just want to, you know. So you know how it go.
So then we went backstage. Dana Brooke was asking Bayley about these about Twitter. Like, Bayley made something on Twitter. She was like, what's up with this? And Bayley looked at it like, man, get out my face, and she just walked off.
Man, Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to figure out what they doing with her, because it's kind of weird. Like, she was look like she was.
Because you picked her to win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, because if you notice, like, they was like, she was congratulating Becky on winning the championship. And then she was like, the first opportunity I get, I'm going to take advantage. Then they had her in the match on Raw, and she had a highlight moment. In the Money in the, like, it felt like it was a build up like around her, but obviously she didn't win. But I still think they got something in the works for her, because I think they would have got rid of her. You know, like, she ain't been doing nothing.
How long she been? She been around like 4 or 5 years.
She been around for like since like 2014. She came to the main roster in 2016.
Well, 3 years.
Yeah, but she was in NXT in like 2014.
Okay, because I remember her being Charlotte's like lackey and stuff.
Yeah. But Natalia was back there too.
Now we got the Iconics tag team match. Oh yeah, before that, Natalia and Naomi were over there.
Back there.
We got the women's tag team match. We got the Iconics finally defending championship. When's the last time the Iconics defended championship?
I told you earlier, I don't know. It's been that long, bro.
They went up. They defended. They defended against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Still don't know, bro, how they got that match, bro.
I'm done. I'm not gonna do this with y'all tonight, bro. I'm not doing it.
Bro, I know you on the lines, bro. Like how they get this match, bro.
I'm not doing it.
I already know Vince be going crazy.
Man,
Vince be on that move.
This match was it was cool. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, you know, there was some. I was a little confused in this match. The Iconics picked up. They were screaming though. Did y'all? I know y'all heard the Iconics screaming the whole time.
yeah, they always scream.
Man,
Alexa Bliss, heel and face.
she a tweener.
She both, yeah. Cause she pushed Bailey, and then Bailey was like, "Hold on," and then Bailey grabbed Alexa Bliss off the apron and pushed her to the ground. That allowed Nikki Cross to get rolled up, and the Iconics retained the tag team titles. And then in the backstage area, you know, Nikki Cross was like, "Well, Bailey screwed me out of the biggest opportunity of my career, you know, and so I want to watch you do the same to her, and I'm gonna be in your corner to see you do it." So now we speculating, is Nikki Cross gonna screw Bailey out of the championship?
That's very, very possible. Cause Alexa Bliss got the mind games, like, you know.
Yeah, she definitely is smart. She might not be a great wrestler, but she's devious and she's smart and she know how to win. She's not a 5-time champ. Well, she's a 5-time champion for a lot of reasons, but one of them is being smart in the ring. Not a great wrestler, but she's smart.
Yeah, she picks her spots.
Yeah, and having a nutcase like Nikki Cross at your side, it's gonna be even tougher for Bailey. Bailey gotta find a friend.
She
called Sasha Banks. So
all the cards are in the leg. You know, everything is in. You know, she has everything in play right now.
It's in her favor, but only thing Bailey do got an advantage. She got champion's advantage. Alexa Bliss gotta beat her by pinfall or submission.
Right, 100%. They gotta do something sneaky.
Yeah.
But Alexa Bliss does the sneaky stuff, so you know.
We just gotta wait and see. Bailey always never beat Alexa Bliss 1-on-1.
Now we had the Firefly Funhouse, and there were a lot of things going on. So the rabbit is back,
which I told you every time, the rabbit always back.
Like, is the rabbit like? Why don't he just?
Why
are you always coming back to life, bro?
He's part of the show, bro. So of course he's gonna come back. I already knew that was gonna happen.
Bray Wyatt was asking everybody to join. He said, "Join him, follow the leader." This is real. You know, it's real wacky, but it's strange and entertaining and all that, man. What y'all think about Bray Wyatt, like the Firefly Funhouse?
I was paying like real close attention to that segment, just trying to see like what's going on, all the different movements and things that was just happening, but I couldn't catch it. Like, I don't know, maybe this is not made for me to understand what's going on.
Bray Wyatt always had these characters where you're not meant to, like, it's cryptic, bro. You can't really read into it. Like, only Bray Wyatt knows what he's talking about. Nobody else. What you think, bro? Did you say anything on it, bro?
Nah, when is gonna get in the ring? That's all I care about.
Exactly.
I'm tired of seeing him being on the, you know.
Well, has he been doing it for? It's been a month, right?
It's been like almost 2 months actually, and he hasn't got in the ring yet. When we gonna show like the whole thing of him getting in the ring and wrestle? What's gonna be his fit when he wrestle? Who's gonna be in his corner? Like, what's gonna be his theme song?
Exactly.
Like, you showing us different segments of
every
the show, but
you ain't showing us.
I think they're taking their real. They're taking real. I think we're close to it. To his first appearance and like his first feuds and all that.
Only thing I really know is it's a split personality.
That's it.
And on top of like, we really don't know if he's a babyface or a heel or what. I think Bray Wyatt should be a babyface, but I think he might be one of those dudes.
He's both. I mean, it's split. It's a split personality. Like he come out with this happy person, but if you screw him over, you mess him over like the Rabbit try to do. He'll turn to this bad evil person. You know, so we just gotta see what's next for it.
Now we thought this was gonna be our main event. We got Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins going at it. They were having a great match. I really did, but it wasn't that long because eventually the New Day, the Usos, the Revival, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, they all came out, and it ended like in a DQ. Then they said the match got restarted, so now it got restarted. Seth Rollins, picked up the dub after he kicked, stumped Dan Bryan head. Yeah. So what did y'all think about them going out? Well, let's talk. The brawl was kind of random.
Yeah, I think they would just like to add in some to fill these some minutes up.
Yeah.
Just do a brawl. Everybody, you had the Usos, the Revival, you had Sammy and Kevin. Everybody just coming down, bro. And then the match got restarted with nobody at ringside. Daniel Bryan took the L. I mean, he finally beat Daniel Bryan, which was kind of obvious he was gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins I don't think he lost yet since WrestleMania.
No.
I
mean, he's really been red hot for about a year and a half now.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to, it's gonna be interesting at Stomping Grounds this Sunday to see this Universal Championship rematch that we've already seen on pay-per-view more than once. The same match again.
I might not even watch it. I might just watch some results because it's the same. It's like the same thing I already seen already.
Man, bro,
I mean, all the matches are the same.
I mean, it's really like it's a Samoa Joe and Ricochet.
Yeah, that's
like the one different match.
And then we got a steel cage between Dolph and.
Only thing they did was just change the stipulation.
Yeah, come on, man.
You got Rollins and Corbin again in a normal match.
Y'all can't get lazy.
Like, do something different. Like, build up something, but do something, bro. Like, that's why everybody watch NXT because they do stuff differently. Vince, bro, I don't know. Maybe he need to watch it. Watch NXT.
Yeah, because I don't think he watching NXT.
Because you doing how you got a whole pay-per-view in Jeddah and then you literally had the same matches 2 weeks later. Like, it's not even, look, the pay-per-views are so close to each other, it's no time to build nothing.
Yeah.
Now, eventually after the match, Baron Corbin, he destroyed Seth Rollins, wiped him in the chair a bunch of times, laid him out with End of Days.
So, I mean, this Raw was alright, but 2019 has been a reluctant year for
it's trash,
bro. Like, I think back to 2016, great year. 2017 was okay, mediocre. 2018 was decent, besides WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And what was that Backlash? That one pay-per-view where everybody walked out the arena and stuff.
Right, but I mean 2019 has been pretty bad so far. I mean, hopefully it still got time to get better. We got some decent, pay-per-views coming. We got SummerSlam in August.
SummerSlam ain't even the same no more.
It's gonna be in Toronto this year. How fitting.
We the North, the six, my boy Drake be saying.
We got Survivor Series coming.
Chicago.
Yeah.
We gonna be the
Clash of Champions. So it's some decent stuff happening. You just gotta build up some stuff. Like I want to see Lacey Evans at Survivor Series, but don't hold me back if I just jump the barricade.
Well, it depends. Everything is SmackDown versus Raw.
Right. So hopefully she participates. Well, most likely she gonna be on the card because she probably gonna be champion by then anyways. So
or she could be on the Raw team.
I'm on that mission. I'm jumping the barricade. I'm talking about Shield style.
Oh yeah.
Jumping the barricade.
You could just be like Enzo at last year's Survivor Series. You just get a mic, just start screaming stuff.
Crazy. I'm a Lacey Evans.
Yeah. I mean, you gonna get kicked out, and then we can't really do nothing about it because I still want to watch the rest of the show. But
man, bro, like
you
I only know if I get like
but thing is, bro, if he go to jail, bro, we gotta bail him out though.
I mean, we don't really have to bail him out, bro.
Damn, man, you a dirtbag.
I mean, you know how this goes,
Man, I got you, bro. I'll bail you out.
See, that's why I rocks with you, bro.
I'll bail you out.
Y'all be tag teaming
Bro,
on stuff.
we not rocking with you, bro.
Cause y'all be tag
Because
teaming.
he gonna go to jail, bro. So I gotta follow the police. I gotta
Bro. See,
how much bail money is.
See, we know what you about though. You care more about a car insurance. See, we know what you about, bro.
Don't,
Bro, although why you keep telling them like we already know what he
but we
do,
know what
bro.
he do, bro. So it ain't, man. Hey, y'all be think, look, man, y'all
They be
think this
thinking
man good. He ain't right, bro. Like
He ain't right there.
he ain't official, man.
Talking about you, so you gonna watch this show while our man's
Right.
for our show? You feel me?
Right.
He be going to jail. I gotta call his OG.
Exactly.
I got how much his bail money. His
Right. And
bond
it probably
is.
ain't gonna be that much because I ain't really do nothing. But
Right.
just get close. You know,
Vince will probably make sure you get something crazy.
I get closer. Like, if I get a couple of feet away from her, I'll probably pass out.
Right. He gonna fall out in the rain.
I mean, she just like that, like luscious, bro. Like,
Man, let us know what y'all think about Monday Night Raw.
man, this show be long, bro. Like, Raw be long,
It be
bro.
trash, bro.
It wasn't trash tonight though.
It was
50
trash.
plus minutes.
I don't think so.
It was trash.
50
What you
plus
think it was
minutes.
trash?
No, it was decent.
B, you be bashing Raw.
It wasn't like
because it's long.
it wasn't
bro.
brutal, but yeah, like when you just sit and watch it for 3 hours, you start to get like, man, like
I mean, of course, there's gonna be some stuff
it's
in
just
there.
all over the place.
It is.
And
all
then the
over
wild
place.
card rule is like making stuff more
I'm confused, bro. I'm confused.
Like, just look, do a draft again, like 2016.
Yeah.
Just do a regular draft, like how like everybody on Raw or everybody on SmackDown.
Or you had like the draft show. Remember the draft show they used to have with the lottery picks and
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or like you know how in 2016 you had Shane and Daniel Bryan, you had Stephanie and Mick Foley,
Yeah.
and then they was picking they draft picks,
Yeah.
and then like the other 30 was on like the WWE.com.
Yeah.
Do that, but like to make things more orderly.
Or they can go back fighting each other, and then whoever wins gets that pick.
Exactly.
Get that,
Yeah,
on
like
the
that.
screen.
Yeah, that's what, I said that.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
2010, 09 when you wrestle, and then the winner brand get a pick.
My man Bobby Lashley, he came from ECW to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
You feel
see,
me? It was
like do
decent.
something. Like
It was
this wild
decent.
card rule is not good. Like,
Man,
but
you
yeah.
gotta stop.
We got to end the show now. Man.
Yeah, man. Hey, this been a great show,
Yeah.
episode of the SBJ show.
Yeah.
Hey, get our numbers up, man.
Well, we pushing, man. We
Get
pushing.
our numbers back up. We was hitting 200, 300 every time on every episode, bro. Like,
I mean, this is
what's
conspiracy.
going on, bro?
This is
Y'all,
conspiracy.
I know we got some haters out there.
This is conspiracy.
Man,
But
we
let us
Like,
know.
yeah, say it.
Let
Haters love me.
us know what y'all think about the show. Let us know if y'all get a show.
Yeah,
A,
man.
a B for brutal, anything. I'm your boy Jay,
Your boy, big boy, Shamar.
and we out.
Too sweet, brother.